think we can all agree that if you're free to play, your biggest nightmare is facing someone with very high team strength. I'm talking about those teams with 3200 plus team strength. Teams stacked with incredibly strong cards, overpower cards, end game cards. That must be your biggest nightmare. And maybe it's not. Because actually, for me, it's smart assist at the moment. I don't know what's your biggest nightmare. I would like to know in the comments. But if your biggest nightmare is facing someone with very strong teams and you're always having trouble dealing with such team, big money squads, I think I've got you today. So we're going to discuss. We're going to talk about how to outsmart such players because when you play against them, it feels kind of unfair. It's like the game kind of favors them. How can you outsmart that? That is what we're going to talk about. Because I think I have a very good win rate against such players. Because out of 5 games, I win at least 3 of them. So that's a 3 out of 5. I think that's a good percentage. So we're going to react to what I've never done such a video actually. So if you guys enjoy it, maybe in the future I can do more of them and I can do a better job at explaining. So before we go any further with the video, I just want to say something. I know I'm not the best eFootball player out here, and I don't claim to be because I know I'm not. I'm just someone who enjoys the game, and I want you to enjoy the game as well. So what I'm going to share here is my experience, my opinion. You can take what you see is makes sense. What makes sense? What is important? What is not important? Just ignore it and just be positive, in the comments and stuff. And so, this was a team I was playing with in the divisions, and I faced a guy with a wee OP team, as I'll be showing you in a second. And we're going to break down how I was able to overcome his team strength and how my mistakes, his mistakes. We're going to analyze all of that, and in the end, I should be able to have helped you make maybe add something to your gameplay and that will help you win games against big money squads. Let's go. This was my team, as you can see, and this was my opponent. Look at that team. Look at that team. This is what we call a big money squad. It's a really good team. GG's, nice collection to him. But if you look at this team, look at the team strength. It's 32, 33. And let's start with the center backs, yeah, because he's playing with the back three, quick counter. You can see he has Costa Cuta, the new Costa Cuta, 2 short time skills. I think Longlish Tackle Fortress, I'm not sure. Cannavaro, 106. Then Bonucci as well. Very good overpower card. 2 short time skills as well, I think. And we have Gravenberg, we have Valverde. Valverde, this guy runs forever. He doesn't get tired. We have Mohamed Salah, we have Foreign Vet, Ruiz Suarez, and lastly, Rafinha and Alvarez. If you take a look at that team and you're free to play with a squad that I'm using, trust me, you don't want to face this guy because you know the outcome. You already know the outcome. All right, look at the bench as well. What I'm trying to show you, it's a really good team, but it's an overpowered team, right? We have Torres, we have Desiree, Insigne, I think it's Makelele, we have Trent. Overall, it's a very good team, as you can see. So let's head straight into the gameplay, make some breakdown, some analysis that will help you. And I hope it helps you. I'm not sure if it will. And actually, I've never made this type of video. So if you guys find it helpful, I'll try to do more in the future and maybe make them a little bit more detailed. I'm not good at this sort of stuff, the editing whole thing, but I'll try my best to make this video a little bit decent. But I'm very sure it will not be the best. But if you find it helpful, enjoyable, let me know in the comments and I'll do more in the future. Let's go. Let's go. Enough talking, man. So what we're going to do is watch a few minutes of the game, the gameplay. Then I'll pause the game, rewind, and analyze it.
Fernando Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
He's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
All right, I don't know if you noticed something. Let's go back. Let's rewind. Straight from the kickoff, I want you to see something, a pattern. Look at the way I start the game. You know, I know when you start the game, when you're straight from the kickoff, you have to maintain position. Don't be in a rush to dash into his box. Why? Because he has more bodies in his team, in his own half than you. So you can't just, get the ball and throw it straight into his own half. It doesn't make sense. So what do? I turn back the ball back to my defender. You know what I'm trying to do here is to draw out his players to my own half so that they can leave space in his own half that I can, manipulate. And something else, you notice I'm not using dash dribble. I'm just using the left stick. Not the left stick. I'm just using the joystick to turn, to make passes. I'm not using the dash. Why? Because the left stick gives you more control. If I combine the left stick with the dash, if I start dash dribbling, I'll be in less control and I will easily lose the ball. So if you want to have more control, you have to use just the joystick, turn, look where to pass the ball to, and that sort of stuff. And look at another thing. I'm not just passing to anybody. I'm passing to a player who is free, and then I'm trying to bait him to press me. So the moment he presses me, he leaves space that I can pass into.
Fernando Torres is looking.
All right, look. Whenever I see the ball with Paul scores, I can see Cannavaro is looking straight into me, and I know, but in the back of my mind, I know Cannavaro is a destroyer. So what will he try to do? He try to press me, and I wait for him to do that. And what does he do? That is exactly what he does. He tries to press the ball, to press and win the ball from post scores. And then I see Torres making a really good one. And what do? I try to play a through ball to him. Watch what happens. Good through ball, but then the problem is he's using it. You remember his team is really strong. So these players, they're very strong, they're very aggressive. So you have to make quick decisions. You have to be very quick. Like, you delay a little bit, the ball is gone. So lucky for him, he gets away with a foul there. And yeah, so I lose possession, yeah? I lose possession. So what do you do when you lose possession? When you lose possession, there's only one thing that you have to do. You have to try and not open spaces in your own half. So the most effective way to defend is using matchup, because matchup gives you control. Like, you can just, close tight spaces, just go back a little bit and trying to maintain the shape of that defense. And that is exactly what we do here. We win the ball back instantly with Cafu. Then you can see I'm still using the left stick. Good ball. Good strike, but off target. I don't know how that was off target, because I thought it was on target. But look again here. Look again. We're using left stick to dribble, to pass. We're not in a hurry. You're looking for a player who is free, who is unmarked. Then one more important thing, guys. You can't escape from this. You need to learn some skills. You can't just pass the ball. You can't always just pass the ball and expect to beat players with this harsh team. You need to have a trick or two up your sleeves. It could be the difference. So we do a very good double touch here with Fernando Torres, but then the strike wasn't clean enough. It's off target. But I hope you get the message. I want you to see this. I'm using matchup to try and cross him down. He's clever, he passes the ball, so I have to switch to someone else. Cafu is the closest defender to him. You see, with matchup, it's easy to win the ball. With matchup, it's so easy to win the ball, and that is exactly what we do here. So after winning the ball back, look at that. I make a mistake because I was just passing the ball. without thinking. So you can't make such mistake. This guy could have easily played a through ball to Salah. You know, Salah, look, Salah is ahead of Carlos. He plays a through ball to him. It's game over for me. But what he does, he makes the throw ball to the wrong direction. If he had made the throw ball to Salah, it would have been a decent chance. And since I'm using matchup, easily win the ball back there. And this time, I'm not taking any chances. So another important thing, against such teams, you don't take chances. Don't take chances. If you see there's no passing option, you're in your own half, especially near the defense, just clear the ball. Clear the ball. That is exactly what I do here.
Certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Something else, pass and move. I'm very sure everyone knows how to do pass and move. The good thing about pass and move is it kind of confuses your opponent because you pass the ball and then you move. So, like in this case, I pass the ball to Carlos and then I move with Mbappe. You can see Costa Curta now is a real bit behind Mbappe. So I play the throw ball to Mbappe, but Costa Curta is fast. He catches up with him. Fullback, the most important thing about fullbacks, overlapping. So Carlos comes in to aid Mbappe. Good cross and almost goes in, but good defending there. So again, we lost possession, but look again, match up, we win the ball back. We don't just make any pass. Look at that now. This is what I'm telling you. You don't make any pass. And if this guy was good enough, he could have punished me there. Like those blind passes, nah, forget them. And he does the same mistake. He goes for a blind pass just like I did. So we both were making serious mistakes. Yeah, you can't be perfect. It's impossible to be perfect, but try to minimize those mistakes. That's all I'm trying to say.
Now, can they get him away? Bonucci simply refused to be outdone there. Cafu has it out wide and in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chance, surely!
And just like that, we get a goal. And I know some will say, it's a lucky goal, but it's not. It's kind of lucky goal, but let me show you something. So we get the ball here. Yeah, you see, this guy made a mistake. I told you, you don't have to take chances in your own half. If he could have cleared the ball from his own half, that wouldn't have happened. So what happens? He gives me back possession. And what do? I don't just rush. No, I'm looking for a player who is free. I can see my Cafu is free. This guy, Bonucci is trying to mark scores. So what do? Pass the ball to Cafu. And I go for the cross. Good defending. Then we win the ball back here with Pedri. Now look at this now. This is why I told you need to know some skills. You need to have some skills. Here I was going for a double touch, but Mbappe went for the chop down. I'll be honest, there's no need to lie. I wasn't going for the chop down. I was going for the double touch. Mbappe went for the chop down. But again, if you don't know how to perform skills, there's no way you're scoring this goal. Costa Curta is there. There's Cannavaro there as well. There's no space to turn. You have to do something very fast and very decisive. And what do we do here? We go for the skill. And we get away from Costa Curta. We have an open net. It's an easy finish in the end. Very easy finish, a very good goal. All because, I knew how to perform a skill in that situation. So you need to have some skills, have the sleeves. And now look at this guy. Look at the mistake he does. He's the one with a kickoff, yeah? But what he does is he goes straight into my own half. Straight from the kickoff, he's already in my own half. Now the problem with this is that, look at how many players are in my own half. Look at all these players. Like, how are you supposed to go past all these players? And what happens? We win the ball back. Again, I'm just using the left stick to turn and stuff. We get away from Mohamed Salah. And then, let's fast watch what happens. Let's see what happens. Then we'll break it down. Just like that, he's 2-0 down. He's 2-0 down. But how did this happen? How did this happen? Let's go back. This is where it all started. Look how this guy starts the game. One pass to his own half. The next pass into my own half. Look at how many players I have in my own half. Look at how many players are in my own half. Almost everyone. The only player who's not in my own half, actually it's everyone. Even Torres is in my own half. How does this guy expect to go past all these players? Look what happens now. We win the ball back. With the left stick, easy dribble past Mohamed Salah. This dribble. And now Pedro, who is box to box, sees an opening. And I see him. I can see him making a run forward. And what do I do? What do I do? The most obvious thing. I go for a throw ball. Is it a throw ball or just a pass? Let's see. Was it a throw ball? It's a throw ball. It's a throw ball ahead of him. It's ahead of grabbing back. And I know Badger is not the fastest. I know how these short-time cards work. I know how the AI works. I will easily catch up with Pedri if I keep the ball with Pedri. So what do? I see there's another midfielder making a run. This time my attacking midfielder, Paul scores. And Costa Curta is closing down on me, and so is grabbing back. So I do the most obvious thing. I go for the pass. And I go for the fixture. Again, you need skills. If you want to win against big money squads, you need skills. We go for the fixture, we open up a lot of space, easy finish in the end. But look at this, why did I go for the fixture? Because Cannavaro was there. There was no way you're going to dribble past Cannavaro. There's no way you're going to dribble past Cannavaro without him intercepting the ball. So you have to think, before even the ball got to Paul Scholes' feet, I had already known what to do next. I had already, in my mind, I had already known I had to go for the fixture. And that is exactly where here, open up space, and what finish that is by Paul Scholes. And just like that, it's 2-0 down. He's 2-0 down. And how are you going to come back from this? Alright, let's see if the opponent learns from that mistake, and let's see if he repeats the same thing. One pass, second one, he's already in my own box, and look again how many players I have in my own half. Too many of them. So we easily win the ball back. There we go. Just looking for players who are not marked, you know. And what a pass that is to Torres. Me simple. I was trying to chip the ball. But you can see the mistake he's making. He's trying to go to attack my half when all my players are in my own half. It's impossible. I know sometimes it works. There's the kickoff glitch and the whole stuff. But I'm playing long ball counter. And yeah, sometimes it works. The opponent scores straight from the kickoff. But not everyone can do that. So you have to take your time, be patient, you know. Build up. Look, we win the ball back and almost scored a second goal. Just easy passing. Just look for a player with no mark. I get the ball with scores here. I could have passed to Yamal, but then Yamal would have gone up. And then I look at Torres. He's making a very decent run just behind Cannavaro. Just like a very good pass, man. A very good pass from Paul Scholes. I went for a cheap shot, but poor decision there. I don't know, my device mistouched and went for the standing shot instead of a cheap shot. Could have been 3-0 in the first half. But 2-0 in the first half against such a team, that's crazy. No, that's crazy.
And it's Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal. He's found a... Can he finish?
Horn is back in the game. Let's see what mistake I did for that to happen. Let's see what mistake I did. Let's rewind.
Do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Well, I think it's the perfect
I tried to go for a fake shot. Makalula wins the ball back. Kafu has the ball. I'm still trying to maintain possession, but here's where I did the mistake. Like, why am I playing a through ball in the middle of the midfield? I'm trying to play the ball to Eden Hazard, I think, but that's not a good decision. That's not a good decision. And Messi wins the ball back. Mohamed Salah, I try. Here's another mistake. Instead of trying to cover that space, to try to close the gap, I try to press for the ball from Mohamed Salah. And look what happens. He passes the ball into Torres. Now I'm trying. I only have one defender. It's 1v2, Van Dijk. So I'm trying to close down the gap between Torres and, because I thought he was going to pass the ball to this guy here. I think it's Alvarez. Or is it Suarez? I think it's Suarez. So I see him making the pass, but it's one defender. It's so hard to stop that. He goes straight for the near post and what a finish. Crazy finish by Foreign Vets. But it's all because I made a mistake. I tried to go for a throw ball in the wrong place. He passes the ball straight into me. I see Pedri making a run. I see Mbappe making a run, but then when I play the pass, I don't know why he went wide. Like, how is this defender who is... Look at the distance between Mbappe and the defender, but somehow the defender still got there fast. Look, Mbappe stopped making the run. I don't know why. And I had already played the pass to him. So the moment he decided to go back for the ball, it's already too late, and Costa Curta with a good block. I don't want to make this video long, so we're going to look at the last goal I scored and see what I did. See, as I told you, left stick is the key. Left stick, or the joystick is the key. Easy dribbles. You want to accelerate when you need to. Pass the ball to someone who is not marked. Easy, then the ball to Eden Hazard. Dribble past Costa Curta. Another dribble past the... And I finish. But how did this all happen? How did we get there? This is how we got there. You passing the ball to a player who is not marked. Yeah. So we pass the ball to Eden Hazard. And I can see Costa Curta is closing down on me. So how do I get past him? There's no one to pass the ball to. There's no way I'm going backward. Double touch. Easy one. We get past him. And now I can see my opponent is still pressing with Costa Curta, who is on my back. Cannavaro is AI controlled. So what do I do again here? I have to get past Cannavaro as well. So I go for the double touch again and I easily get away from him. And then I go for another double touch to open up more space to, to find the Carl. Another double touch, but the Carl wasn't good enough. So the goalkeeper saves it, but got there with the follow-up and it's 3-1 in the 80th minute. That's same as game over. That's the same as game over. I don't know if this video was quite decent. I gave a few tips in there. I didn't want to make it long, so I think that's it for this one. And I hope you learned something, one or two things, yeah? Let me know in the comments if it was helpful in any way. Maybe in the future I'll try to do more and shorter ones, because I think this was a bit long. Yeah. So 3-1 eFootball League against a good opponent as well. We'll take a look at his ranking in a moment. Mbappe with the man of the match. So as you can see, it's a good opponent. It's been Division 1 not once, more than twice. With a very good team. So he's not, he's not just any player that I won the game against. I hope that was a good example. Maybe I'll try to, if I play against someone else with such a good team, and even if I lose, I'll make a video. We look at their mistake, analyze them, If I win as well, good, better, even better. But that's it for this video, for today's video. I hope I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, and let me know in the comments if this was helpful, and I will do more in the future. For now, bye bye, ciao.